The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to
Game. We're back sa Myteam after a few weeks.
Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So with Malone on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Michael Jordan.
In New York.
Out there with Duncan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And for New York, Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Calderon in at the point guard position. And Greg, you want to talk about an epic duo? We've got that all over this game, right? LeBron James partnered with Michael Jordan. Does it get any better?
No. I mean, how about the firepower and the legacies of these two all-time greats? Legendary skills at an extremely elite level. Seeing these two playing on the same team, sort of a dream come true.
You know, it seems like a dream, right? Two of the greatest players this game has ever seen. And
Jordan.
two very different players, but so many similarities. I mean, you can go right on down the line. It's impressive any way you look at it.
No doubt. Some of the common threads between them, the mindset and that killer instinct. And not to mention the dedication to team and winning. And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
They get the rebound. And O'Neal is right there.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
And so here is New York. It's a three-point game. The drive by Anthony, right on the bucket. Anthony's got 6 points.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Duncan can't hit. Here's New York. Fires from the line. Anthony's shot is off. James finds Curry. Releases. And there's Michael Jordan.
Hey, Mike.
The assist by Curry.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now Curry. After the missed three by Carmelo. The quick look, no good that time. Top of the key, Porzingis. Aflalo outside. Outside, Porzingis. Pocket 6. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. New York needs to get off a shot.
No.
And the Knicks miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The
Hey,
out
GG.
of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Curry with the bucket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Talking about.
Switch here. Vujicic is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Nowitzki's checked in for Tim Duncan. Calderon passes to Anthony. That ball's nice speed this time from Jose Calderon.
Interesting.
He's got 9.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Now here's Porzingis.
No,
Here's Vujicic. Curry
Hey.
with the defensive effort. Jordan wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Curry against Calderon. Anthony in the corner. Lopez, a screen on LeBron. Snatched up. Curry brings the double. Over in the court of Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Vujicic. Over Jordan. Vujicic's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Calderon following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. And the Knicks miss again.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Cranes it from beyond
LeBron.
the arc.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Miller's checked in for Porzingis.
Smith.
Antetokounmpo comes in for Robin Lopez. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Smith subbed in for Jose Calderon.
Big make from Vujacic. When he's hitting his perimeter shot, he simply adds another dimension to this offense.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
New York trails by 14. Aflalo outside. Pass to Vujacic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's Chicago. They lead by 14. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see. If that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Lowry out there with Jordan. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Henderson's checked in for Brown. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jordan. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Henderson against James. Miller, right side. Back to Henderson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Jordan. And the read. Catching by Wembanyama. Stolen by Henderson.
Who the fuck are you?
Now Vujacic. Driving in, and the rejection by Lowry. Lets it go with a three. Pass to Malone. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Henderson looking it over. Here's Vujacic.
Rebound.
And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 12. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Jordan.
Kyle Lowry.
A burly, bruising point guard, Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Different look for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Miller. Anthony comes in for Henderson. And Smith subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Chicago also making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Malone. And Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Oh my God, Mike.
Textbook alley-oop finish that time by Jordan, picking a clean pass right out of the air for the big slam.
Holy shit. With the left. Hey, oh.
Now Smith. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
New York trails by 16. Outside Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Over in the corner, onto the Kumbo. Here's Vujacic. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. And here's Jordan outside. Hits the three. Point bomb. Jordan's got
Michael
17.
Jordan.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit,
Oh.
insisting on being aggressive, looking for his shot.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A different look for New York. Zingis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. The follow comes in for Vujacic.
Zingis.
And it's Calderon in for Smith. Here's Anthony. He's got 9. Outside, Porzingis. Anthony sets the pick for Porzingis. Finds the shoot. Calderon finds Lopez. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's LeBron. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Jordan's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New York.
In
They need a
New
good
York.
offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No good there with this step back J.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
O'Neal's check in for the Bulls. Curry comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. New York moving the ball around. Here's Porzingis.
What the hell?
That one. In his first shot this game.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Bulls.
Curry kicks to LeBron. Here's Jordan. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. To the wing right side. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. A follow the pass to Carmelo. Jordan with the steal. O'Neal with it. Here's Duncan. Buries the long-range jumper. Duncan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Robin Lopez. A follow is out there with Calderon. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Kick out to a Flalo. The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target with his 3. Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by a Flalo. And the best. By Webb.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if it's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Anthony. From the high post, he drills it. Anthony's got 13.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Calderon finds a follow. And here is Lopez. Here's Anthony. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused.
Moses Malone block.
Porzingis with the block. Jordan against the Flalo. Calderon has the open look. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Such a wide open look. He's got 5.
Assertive move by Shaq. He wasn't waiting around at all.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis.
Oh.
With the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Jordan kicks to LeBron. Malone left side over Porzingis. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon. New York with the ball. Here's Anthony. A floater. And no good. Great D that time from James. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Malone. And it's good as assisting on the play was Jordan.
Wow, may replay pa siya.
Got 3 assists in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Davis comes in for Anthony. And Vujicic in for Jose Calderon. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Chicago. Outside, Porzingis. Inside. Here's Lopez. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Oh.
With the block.
Paano?
Follow against Duncan.
Impossible.
Kick out to a Flalo. Lopez passes to a Flalo. Davis against Shaquille O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Davis. Shoots over Shaq. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks.
Oh.
Opposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well. Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity, and he's going to finish it off. I love seeing him hammer home the
Yes, sir.
alley-oop.
Now the Knicks with it. To the middle. And it's blocked
Oh.
by Jordan. And they get it back. Vujicic's shot.
Nice one, Mike.
Is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Oh.
Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Attacking
Hey.
in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
LeBron against Davis, the 11-footer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Left side, Porzingis
Hey.
over O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the dunk by Duncan.
Duncan that time using his length
Dunk
to
by
take
dunk.
advantage on the break.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Ano si Carmelo niya?
Finds Lopez. Knocks it loose. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your home team,
That one is no good. So it's Chicago, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Nowitzki is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Webb. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Some changes for Chicago. Griffin comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Jordan in for Spud Webb. Antetokounmpo finds Brown. Here's Vujicic. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Terrific focus from Vujicic. He was totally locked in and prepared to take his shot.
Jordan
No
missing.
good from Jordan.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Embiid.
Joel. Emin.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Griffin pa din, ano?
That's a double whammy,
Nowitzki.
guys.
That's right. A
What
great
the hell is that?
defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Nakita ko
turning
ilalim.
defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Uy.
Leaps for it. It's all about
What the hell?
Antetokounmpo. And
What the
good
hell?
time.
Na 1v5 yun. Gago. Uy. With the fake on Griffin. Ay. Uy. Ay, gago. Ganun pala. Ay. Ay. Tapos sinulok kami ni ano, Tanasis.
So
Damn.
impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jordan. Offensive rebound. And he gets
Hey.
the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Collins. And Smith subbed in for Brown. Here's Anthony. The shot will not fall. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that. Has just sailed it right out of bounds.
What?
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robin Lopez is checked in for Miller. Porzingis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Aaron Aflalo is checked in for Vujacic. And it's Calderon in for Smith.
Ano?
Lopez finds Porzingis. Calderon with him. Here's Anthony, plenty of space. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Blake.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Here is Calderon.
Nowitzki
We're
na
in the
pati
fourth
siya, no?
quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Ay, bumangga sa pader.
A follow outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the
What a pass.
Scooped up. Embiid.
Oh.
And Embiid throws it down.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for
Si
Chicago.
Embiidness.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is
Nowitzki.
really in a healthy state.
Nakaka-shoot.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense
Oh, what a block.
and find those easy ones.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Lopez has got his first basket.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
13 feet away. And he gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very
Si Mike
easy
na lang.
basket with that setup.
Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Calderon.
With a fake on my.
Shot
Oh.
with nobody near him.
And you just can't forget about Calderon on the offensive end. Very good at hitting any type of shot.
And the dunk by Jordan.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast
He's
he
the
can
GOAT.
fill it up.
And so it's Calderon who brings it up for New York. Looking to get it going. And it falls over the rim and in. Anthony's got 19 points.
And you know, a player with Calderon's experience is going to be able to find the
Oh, with a
open
fake.
man
Uy.
on that play
Uy.
every time.
Count them.
Ano Anong gusto mong gawin, Embiid?
One.
What? Ano ko dadunk mo? What? Na-injured ka mid-air.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Damn, I'm tired,
And
bro.
that's why you have such a huge
I have a
gap
flu.
in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Ito flu game ko.
Porzingis passes to Lopez.
What the hell is that?
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Nag-acrobatic si Robin Lopez.
Jordan Jordan looking it over. It's good. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Anthony. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
How about the find there from Porzingis? It's always a plus when your big man can make the extra pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Offensive rebound, takes a three, and he's good on the three ball.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Anthony. Wants to get it to a follow and does. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
GG. Matayang awa eh. Tabi.
Jordan kicks to Embiid. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they...
Okay. Lahat ba may score? Yes sir, lahat may score. GG.